name is Dadara. I'm an artist. I've been an artist, a full-time artist all my life since when I was like 18. In the beginning I started making record covers, flyers for the emerging dance scene when dance and electronic dance music was still illegal parties, all was new. I started organizing events, I started making record covers, and from there it kind of exploded. It became a big hype. And then I started traveling all over the world, but after a while I wanted to move on and explore more possibilities. I started building installations, doing performance art. A lot of them I built at Burning Man, which is a big festival in the Nevada desert. And so I started going from simple drawings into performative art, also a lot of interaction. And then actually, yeah, I think I went all over the place. I like painting, I like spending countless hours in front of a painting, and I think art can really, it's one of the functions of art, it can make us transcend everyday life. But I also like to do projects where I kind of want to show that reality is not necessarily what we think reality is. I do a lot of projects in public space where sometimes it's not exactly legal, but it's nice when you put work out in the streets that you never know what's going to happen. And I like the serendipity part, the chaos part. I learned the word jugaad here, and I kind of like the fact that everything is makeshift. You're maybe planning something, but it's happening in a different way. I'm here at École Intuit Lab, Delhi. They invited me to give a master class, and I was thinking like, what do I want to do? And I also think nowadays it's really important that as a designer artist you realize we live in this world where everything is technological, or everything seems technological, and AI is rapidly coming and taking over a lot of things. But at the same time we are still human as well, so my kind of assignment was to make them think about the role of the human in this digital age. And it's been actually really cool to see. Yeah, here we see a comic, and this comic is actually about the process of making mistakes, because making mistakes is something that AI, that whole struggle, it's not doing. There's a group that's working with smell, with scent, which I think is a cool idea, because smell is something that also a computer can't really capture. There are people making animations. It's just everybody a duty, like some are referring to Hindu mythology like Ganesha, but seeing how we worship AI as if it's almost a god. And I really liked seeing that. I gave them one assignment, I told them some stories, and then all of them, taking that as a starting point, have really explored it in their own unique way. I have to give one piece, I mean I would love to give hundreds of pieces of advice, but if I want to give one, I think it's actually trying to really listen to yourself and be really true to yourself, which nowadays with all the input from outside can be difficult. But sometimes people say you have to adapt, and but if you keep adapting, then I feel you lose yourself. So yeah, listen to yourself, which sounds easy but is actually pretty complicated. So this is the first time I actually visited India, but what we did is before coming here to Delhi, we traveled for almost a month to really explore India. And I mean, it's such an amazing country. I mean, it's in my work, I love colors, and the Netherlands everything is gray, houses are white, and I love the fact that there's some gray on the streets, but it's colors everywhere. And what also blew me away is just Indian hospitality. While we've been traveling, people who we didn't know literally took care of us in an amazing way. And yeah, I mean, it's my first visit, but definitely not my last.